Good, okay. So what we're going to do today is go over some more leg stretches and hip openers. And I want us to start out, the first part of the Black Swan sequence is having the legs in Baddha Konasana. So you're going to let your shoulders ride up to your ears a little bit more than normal. And this is going to actually stretch the upper thoracic. So we're actually letting all of our weight hang, feet together, knees open wide, and we're just going to shift from side to side gently. So what we want to focus on is the outer hip. So the SI joint starting to stretch. So it's a little intense under the arms, but just kind of let the body go so the shoulders are higher than normal. Okay, and then I just want you to twist gently from side to side. So one knee comes down and one knee comes up. There you go. Cool. So you're pressing one knee down and one knee up and twisting. Nice. Other side. Now we're only going to do this for 5 breaths because the arms are going to need a break. So when the arms need a break, we press the feet down and come back into a supported back bend. So it's good to do a little jazz hands. So your hands are out to the sides. Just shake them out a little bit. Then inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, come back into a forearm press. And then one more time. Very good. So now in the Baddha Konasana, shifting the feet from side to side, we go a little bit deeper. So when we go deeper, we're going to press that hip up towards the sky at the same time. You should feel it in the inner groin. You feel that? Okay, great. Awesome. And the slower you go, the better. We're going to focus on gentle stretching today. So even though the shoulders are up by the ears, I want you to lift your chest at the same time. So create length through the torso. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, let's give the arms a break. So the feet press down, and you're going to lift the hips and lean back into a supported back bend. So get a little bit of a swagger now in the swing. So you're going to be swaying from side to side. I call this weeping willow. So the arms are just kind of flying in the space. Really relaxed. Strong lower body. Good. And then exhale, come on back down. So this time we're going to rock forward and back. Okay. So I'm going to bring my feet to almost the center of my mat. And I'm going to rock forward and back, really gentle, pressing the forearms down a little bit more so the chest does lift. There you go. Real gentle rocking. So consider keeping the spine really heavy and dropped. So do not push the hips up, but let the hips drop. Good. Yeah. So I'm going to walk my feet back a little bit more and press my knees down into a camel pose. So in camel, I push the hips up, I press the forearms down, and I lift. Okay. Well, good. Okay. Yeah, so your arms press in so much that you lift the chest. Yeah, so press back. It's okay. We'll just try pressing back and then you lift the knees slightly. Well, see this part right here, the swing? You have to push your back into it and then lift up. So you arch up over it. It's okay. So see the swing here? It has to slide down to lift up. We'll work on it. Don't worry about it for today. There you go. It's hard. It's hard. So press the legs straight and back. Straighten out the legs. Supported back bend. Come into your weeping willow. So in your weeping willow, you can also clasp the hands behind your head. This way you have support for your neck. So we're going to take some nice long breaks in between. Okay, great. Okay, so arms open wide. Exhale, drop the hips and just hang. So pull your feet up and you're going to get a big hamstring stretch here. And then press the feet down, knees bend. Come right into the forearm press and the supported camel. Exhale, drop the hips. So just pause in between. It's almost like Virasana. So we drop our hips down and then inhale, press the hips up and lift. Just try, just go as far as you can for today. And then exhale, push the legs straight, hips up, lean back, supported back bend. Sway it out from side to side or clasp the hands and support the neck. I like supporting the head. The chillaxin arms makes it way better to go deeper into the back bend and feel supported everywhere. Really good. All right, great. So we're just going to come through center here. We're going to drop our hips, pull up our feet to get the hamstring stretch. Shift the hips a little from side to side, loosen it up. Can feel some tightness in there, right? All right, good. Now the feet press down. I'm going to push my hips back up. I'm going to lift my right knee and roll over into a side twist. So in my side twist, my foot steps up on my hip, and then I look over my right shoulder. I have to move the camera. It shifted. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let's try it again. So I'm going to come into a side twist. So I have my right knee bent a lot, and then I'm twisting and looking over the right shoulder. So my right knee is going towards the left, and my gaze is to the right. Beautiful. Drop the hips a lot here. Keep dropping down. Great. Now inhale, lift that knee back up to center. Take a pause and lift the feet and drop the hips for the hamstring stretch and just twist a little from side to side. Get some space in the torso, right along the lumbar into, that's great. And now we inhale, press the feet down, lift back up. So get the swing right behind the heart. And then lift the left knee. Turn onto the outer edge of the right foot. Twist the left knee to the right, gaze to the left. And then drop straight down. There you go. Drop with your hips even more. Just drop. Yes. Nice long side body stretch. Now if you find that you have an injury in the lower back, twist gently but deeply and hold that side with the injury twice as long. So instead of taking 5 breaths, you might take 10 breaths into a side that's feeling like it needs a little bit more attention. Okay, inhale, lift. Come back through center. Exhale, pause. Pull the toes up towards your belly. Flex the feet back so you know you have a nice hamstring stretch. And then shift the hips a little from side to side. Very good. Oh, really? Okay, let's keep shifting it then. Thank you for letting me know. Sometimes the camera just moves. You'll see it on the video for sure. But it's good for you to be, yeah, I can't see you from your belly down either, but it's okay. It's a little more important. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's a little bit more important that I see you. Better. That's better. Okay, good. Okay, great. So from here, let's bring our feet down. Welcome to the center of the mat, and this time we just rock. We just rock a little bit, loosening up the hips. So we're going to come into a deeper supported back bend as long as our back feels warmed up. So what's going to happen is we're going to keep the knees bent, press strongly into the swing, and have it come down to the waist. So once it's at the waist, we're going to lift one leg. Let's lift the right leg first and come into a half bow. In our half bow, we can keep our hands on the ground and try to ground the left foot straight in the right leg. So now it becomes a half wheel. This is a big stretch, so maybe staying in half bow is enough for today. Beautiful. And if you can, you're going to come into the full expression. Ground the left foot, extend the right leg towards the sky, and stretch. So stretching the belly, opening up the chest, stretching through the arms. It's stretching everywhere, right? Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hook both feet. So pull the left leg up. Come through our peaceful warrior. Release the right leg down. Okay. Either stay in half bow, or you're going to ground the right foot, extend the left leg, push your hands strongly into the ground. So 5 deep breaths wherever you can hold it, and be gentle. So if a bow is as far as you want to go for today, stay here. If you want to try the full extension, make sure you can keep breathing into the pose. As soon as you lose your breath, you back off. Okay, so now we're going to hook both feet and just hang. Pause here. And then I want you to reach up and grab the swing between your legs. Release the left leg out and around and have it land out to the side. So you're going to come sitting straight up and down. Left leg is extended out to the right. So lift yourself up to sitting. Extend the left leg out to the right. Yes, there you go. So now I'm in another side body stretch. This is a review from last week. You can see me okay? Okay, great. Okay, so we have to make sure our foot is out to the side. If we look down, like I have the round mats, and if you look down, your foot would be out at 3 o'clock. Yeah, perfect. Okay, from here, let's do a little bit of core strengthening. So we're going to lean back. Right hand extends back. We lift the leg, and we do 10 plank toe touches. Okay, so we come into a plank body, and then we use our core to lift up. Nice and slow. The slower you go, the better. Beautiful. Inhale, expand, and then exhale, crunch. Use your breath. Okay, after your last one, I want you to just hold the toes and stretch. Yes, very good. So we drop the hips here, we're flexing the foot back, and we're getting deep into the hip crease. All right, so we're going to switch sides. Let's do that in the air. So lean back, wrap that left leg around, pause, release the right out to the side, and then swing it in front. Come sitting straight up and down, and then the foot will sway all the way out.